shock people. We're talking about a group of prominent journalists in France, exposed by an investigation of the Libération newspaper, which they're calling it here, France's media's hour of reckoning. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking what has been called a macho boys club, but we are talking about a group that used Facebook and Twitter. They hid their identities, and they used that to bully, harass, and embarrass women. They did some things like editing images, making them pornographic, putting people's faces on there, conducting fake interviews and posting the content online to humiliate the women they were interviewing. Now, perhaps what is interesting for Libération is that two of the journalists who have been suspended as part of this investigation worked at some point for the paper. The actual founder of the group is Vincent Glad. He posted this lengthy apology, but in effect, he was saying, I acknowledge that what we were doing wasn't funny. It was ganging up on people, and I'm sorry for what I did. And indeed, one of the prominent web journalists for Libération, Alexander Revaud here, saying as well that he was sorry and he owes people an apology. But in another tweet, sort of seemingly jumping back at people who were happy that he'd been suspended, almost arguing against them. So you can see here that those who have been identified with the group, self-identified, are kind of arguing back. But the damage has been done, and there are certainly many women coming forward now saying that the damage done by this online harassment, this targeting of women in the public sphere, was horrendous. Let's just bring you up one of those. Florence Pourcel, she is a journalist. She said that she was effectively ashamed and cried for many days after she was rung up and thought she was conducting an interview, which was a fake. The audio was then posted online to humiliate her. Now, obviously, we're thinking, is this school? No, we're talking about professional journalists operating in the professional media environment doing this kind of thing. And that's earned a rebuke from France's equality minister, who herself is saying she stands with women like Florence, saying this is disgusting, this is awful behaviour. Well, one thing that has been set up, it's a group called Jamais Sans Elles. It's, you could translate that as Not Without Them. It's a group that's aiming to help the women who've been affected by this, and women who've been affected by online harassment. Ruben is their attorney and their co-founder. Thank you for joining us on Euronews. Can you tell me a bit about how you are helping the women affected?
Absolutely. Jamais Sans Elles is a group, a 3-year-old group of French male entrepreneurs and people who work like myself in the digital world, who have decided to take action for gender diversity and to take action to help women get the place they deserve in the public realm, at work, so on and so forth. When the Ligue du Law scandal broke out, we decided to put together a group of attorneys who would agree to do pro bono work and so assist victims for free in order to help them at least know if they have a case or not, at least get a fair assessment of their case.
Yeah, Ruben, just picking up on that, how many women have you had come forward to take advantage of your pro bono offer?
More and more. We started out with the group because some of us got contacted by women, and we have new claims coming in every day. We've had that for the past few days, a couple per day at least, which is a lot if you think about it. It's the number of cases growing by the day.